All right, let's do an entire box opening here. This is a box of 2021 Big League Baseball. Big League Baseball is meant to be a set geared towards first-time collectors, younger people in general. And I've always been a big fan of it, simply because it reminds me of the packs that I opened as a kid, and getting into collecting. And it's a nice small set. It has a whole bunch of fun little inserts in there too. And let's go through this and see what we can get. So here we go. Cover of the pack has Ke'Bryan Hayes and Alec Bohm. And let's go. Let's start. There are a total 18 packs in here with 10 cards each for 180 cards. All right, starting off, we got J.P. Crawford of the Mariners, Cody Bellinger highlights card, George Springer, AL leaders, Garrett Crochet, Luke Voigt, and this is 2021, so he was the home run leader in 2020, Mike Clevenger, Sonny Gray. Here's a souvenirs. This is it's an insert for long home runs. Here's Joey Gallo. And we have the orange insert that comes in each card. That's Bryan Reynolds. All right, let's see what's up next. All right. Steven Strasburg, Yoan Moncada, Gio Urshela, Daniel Bard, Jose Altuve, Buster Posey, Shane Bieber, Lewin Diaz. We have these wanted. These are for defensive plays, home run robberies specifically. Here's Mike Yastrzemski's. The yellow card is Bo Bichette. Let's quickly have a look at the back of the wanted card because they're kind of neat. They're sort of done up as if they are old West sort of posters. Pretty neat. It's a nice, fun little subset there. All right, pack number 3. So let's have a look at what the backs of these look like. Here's an example. Has the classic Did You Know that a lot of old cards had. What had it? Did You Know? Was it 86 that had it in the back, I think? Or is that the Talking Baseball or something? But yeah, here we have Joey Bart, Eric Hosmer. This is a highlights card. So this is Slam Diego, the birth of that. Ryan Castellani, the AL strikeout leaders. We have Bieber, Lucas Giolito, and Garrett Cole. Wilson Contreras with the Cubs. Pete Alonso. Ha-Seong Kim, this is his rookie card. Alejandro Kirk, his rookie card. Here's another wanted. This is Byron Buxton, and the orange card. The orange parallel is Kenta Maeda. Okay. So next up we got the NL RBI leaders. That's Osuna, Freeman, and Manny Machado. It's from the 2021 season or 2020 season. So the RBI leader led with 56 RBI. We next have James Karinchak, Jonah Heim, his rookie card. Randy Arozarena highlights. I assume this is from the playoffs. Historic postseason performance. Chris Bubik, Kyle Lewis, who is the 2020 Rookie of the Year. Yep, unanimous too. I forgot about that. Andrew McCutchen from his time with the Phillies. Jake Cronenworth. Here's I think this is Art of the Game or Sketch of the Game. Here's Gleyber Torres. It is called Art of the Game, yes. We finish off with Jesus Sanchez in the orange parallel. Next up, there's a lot of leaders cards in here in this set, which are kind of neat. We have the AL Saves leaders. So it's Ryan Presley on the right. That's Liam Hendriks in the middle. Who is that on the left? I'm not sure, to be honest. Brad Hand with 16. I would never have gotten that. Here's Casey Mize, his rookie card. Mitch Keller with the Pirates. Carlos Correa highlights. Not sure if the highlight is a walk-off in ALCS Game 5. I would have thought Carlos Correa's highlight was getting hit by a pitch by Joe Kelly. But we all have our biases. Here's Max Muncy. Ahmed Rosario with the Tribe. David Dahl. We have a backwards card. Oh, it's a numbered Eric Hosmer to 199. It's pretty cool. Set that aside. Defensive Wizards insert. This is Javi Baez. And then we have the orange parallel, which is Ha-Seong Kim. Okay. All right, we have award winners. Freddie Freeman. This should be his MVP. Oh, no. Hank Aaron award winner. Was he the MVP in, or is it 2021? Zach Greinke with the Astros. Here's Eric Hosmer, the base card. Colton Wong of the Milwaukee Brewers. Nick Castellanos with a deep drive to left field. Mark Canha with the Athletics. Tristan McKenzie, who was just recently DFA'd and outrighted by the Guardians. Alec Boehm, his rookie card. Here's another one of those souvenirs cards honoring a long home run. Let's have a look at the back. This is Chris Bryant. Here's the back. Kind of neat. And finally, Hyunjin Ryu on the orange parallel. So this is my second box of this, and I have a third one also, and I think what we're gonna do for that is try to see if we can complete the set in 3 boxes. I am a completist, so we'll see. I think that'll be fun, and you know, all of a sudden your hits are gonna be cards that you just don't have, not necessarily some rare flashy thing. So it might be fun. And if you don't find it fun, that's cool. Don't watch. So here we have Josh Bell of the Nationals, Nelson Cruz award winners. That is the Marvin Miller Man of the Year award. Wouldn't have guessed that. Jose Ramirez, Adonis Medina, Marcell Osuna, Brandon Woodruff, Noah Syndergaard, Jose Abreu. That's an MVP card. This is not the greatest drawing, but that's the art of the game for Casey Mize. And Sixto Sanchez with the Marlins with the parallel card. All right, let's continue marching forward here. It's so funny how you seem to get the orange parallel card and the card right at the same time. You know, like the base card was the pack before, and here we have the orange. Anyways, all right, Spencer Howard with the Phillies. We got Freddie Freeman award winner. Maybe this is the MVP. Yeah, there we go. Mike Moustakas of the Reds. Kevin Biggio with the Blue Jays. Dansby Swanson. Jazz Chisholm rookie card. Albert Pujols. Freddie Freeman, here's his base card. Here's a Defensive Wizards card for Fernando Tatis Jr. This is when he was playing shortstop. And that's that. Let's move on to the next pack. Alrighty, here's the highlight. I assume that this is winning the World Series. That assumption is correct. Next up, we got Carlos Santana with the Royals, Marco Gonzalez with the Mariners, the NL hits leaders, Trey Turner, Marcell Ozuna, and Freddie Freeman. I don't know what they would have led with hits. It was probably like 70 maybe, let's see. 78, 77, 73. Lucas Giolito of the White Sox, DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge. Did you know during quarantine, Aaron stayed sharp, taking swings in his home with virtual reality gear? There you go. The more you know. Corey Seager, this is probably the MVP for the NLCS. He also won the World Series MVP. Here's Juan Soto. It's not often you talk about him positively for his defense. And finally, Nick Solak with the parallel in orange. See, we just had a Juan Soto, and now we have a Juan Soto here. Different one, but always seems to be the case. Matt Chapman with the A's. We have the AL hits leaders. That's Jose Abreu, DJ LeMahieu, and I believe Mitt Merrifield. We can check myself. I'm right. We have Kyle Tucker here with the Astros. Corey Kluber. Ketel Marte. It's obviously taken in spring training when there are still real life people in the stands. Jesus Aguilar. Here's a highlights card for Albert Pujols. He didn't have too many highlights with the Angels. Let's see what it is. There we go. Passes Willie Mays with his 661st home run. Nobody was there to see it. Whit Merrifield. And here is Luis Robert with one of the souvenirs cards. Finally, we have Juan Soto. Again, that orange parallel. We start off with Brandon Crawford of the Giants. Here's another Juan Soto highlights card. His highlight being the slash line Triple Crown. We have Gavin Lux, Kevin Kiermaier, Tim Anderson, who I think would have, or no, he was, I think, 2019 batting champ. Yeah, 2019. Gleyber Torres, Javier Baez, back when he was a productive ball player. Salvador Perez. Here we got Cody Bellinger. I wonder if this home run robbery is the one of Tatis. No, it's from 2019. That's interesting. And finally, Mike Clevinger of the Padres. It's a little weird that they would have a 2-year-old play as the back of the card there. All right, we got Brett Phillips. I assume this is the home run he hit. No, it's a single. Oh, I'm mixing him up with the guy who hit the home run against the Rays. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. I'll find it at some point. Francisco Lindor with the Mets. We have Chris Davis. The AL ERA leaders, that's Bieber, Kutchel, and is that Chris Bassett? It is. We have Tanner Houck, his rookie card here with the Red Sox. Jacob deGrom, Justin Turner, Josh Donaldson from his time with the Twinkies. Another, just like, art of the game. I guess art is in the eye of the beholder, but that's not doing it for me. And Alejandro Kirk. All right, it's not opening cleanly over there, so let's do it here. There we go. Okay, so we start off with the AL wins leaders. I'm guessing this is what, like 6 or maybe 8 wins. 8. There we go. Shane Bieber, Garrett Cole, and is that Marco Gonzalez? Yeah, Marco Gonzalez. We have Joey Votto with the Reds. Clark Schmidt with the Yankees. Dominic Smith with the Mets. Andrew Benintendi with the Royals. Byron Buxton with the Twins. Marcus Stroman, who I thought sat out that season. He did. He did not play in 2020. Lucas Giolito with the highlights. Is that his no-hitter? Yes, it is. And here's another defensive Wizards card, and that is Wilson Contreras with the Cubs. And finally, the orange parallel is Pavin Smith of the D-backs. All right, let's crack open another. Probably about halfway through at this point. All right, we start off with Dylan Carlson of the Cardinals. We got Zach Gallen of the D-backs. Here's Miguel Rojas from his time with the Marlins. We have the AL batting leaders. I believe that's LeMahieu, Anderson. Is that Dominic Fletcher? David Fletcher, sorry. Not his brother, Dominic. Yeah. Huh. Jose Garcia of the Reds. We have Jesus Luzardo. We have Vladdy Dinelson Lamet, who had a great year in 2020 that he never replicated. He got Cy Young votes, too. Ronald Acuna Jr., The Art of the Game. And finally, Ryan Mountcastle with the orange parallel, which looks kind of nice with the orange Orioles. Yeah, we are down to our final 4 packs already. They stick a piece of styrofoam here in the bottom, so it looks like it's a lot higher than it is. I'd be willing to pay more, just have that bumped up a bit. Full to the brim. All right. Start off with Dane Dunning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a nice looking card. Trevor Rogers of the Marlins. He had a big rookie season. AL stolen base leaders. I think that's Adalberto Mondesi. Well, it says VR. Jonathan VR, and then Whit Merrifield. There we go. It's not bad. That's a steal, like a little over once every 3 games, if you look at the whole season. So, it's like a 80 steal season, practically. Or 75 steal season, if it was a full year. Charlie Blackmon, Didi Gregorius. Here's Kyle Lewis, the Rookie of the Year. Unanimous, we've learned. Bryce Harper with the Phils. Here's defensive wizard Yadier Molina. And finally, the orange parallel of Cole Calhoun. All right, just 2 more to go. Okay, start off with Sam Huff of the Rangers. We got Chris Sale of the Red Sox. Miguel Sano. Adam Wainwright. Miguel Cabrera. Chris Paddock. Jacoby Jones. Clayton Kershaw. Shohei. And the parallel is Sonny Gray. 2 more to go. I think that Hosmer numbered card is probably our best bet in this, but let's not lose hope. All right, we have the NL strikeout leaders, and that looks like Jacob deGrom, Trevor Bauer, and Aaron Nola. I am correct. I don't know if that's something to be proud of or something that's just sort of depressing that I'm able to do that. Here's Yu Darvish, Michael Conforto, Max Scherzer wearing the gold jersey, so that's for opening day probably. Dalton Varsho, Monty Harrison, Ozzie Albies. I swear to God, Ozzie Albies, I feel like he has hit 955 when I've seen him live. He just needs me to go to all his games. Shane Bieber, I think that this is a is that Cy Young? No, season for the record books. First hurler with 50-plus strikeouts and 5 or fewer earned runs in his first 5 starts. Fastest to 100 strikeouts. And the first in the AL with back-to-back scoreless starts of 13-plus strikeouts. Here we have Wanted, Aaron Judge, and Noah Syndergaard. Didn't we just get Noah Syndergaard? See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you get the parallel the second after. All right. So this is it. As you can see, there's the styrofoam making that look a lot bigger. Final pack. 2021 Big League. See how we do. Austin Hayes of the Orioles. There we go. Some last pack magic. Shohei Ohtani from his time with the Angels. Nice. Walker Buehler. Joey Gallo. Anthony Rendon. Mookie Betts. Nice little pack. Shane McClanahan rookie card. Kyle Seager. Alec Boehm, Art of the Game. We finish off, last but not least, Braxton Garrett of the Miami Marlins. Thanks so much for watching.